Hey guys, and welcome to the End of Dragon's first look reveal event. We have 5 minutes before this gets going. They're currently making a lovely background here for, I feel like, the Undercity, maybe Book Deck Bioway. That sort of area is what it looks like to me. And yeah, it looks really, really cool. Really, really nice. Maybe the Kynan docks as well. Before we get started, first things first. Hey guys, it's me. I'm Quando. Welcome. Lovely to meet you. This is what I look like. Thank you so much for 3,500 subscribers. Very much appreciated. The mic's probably a bit too low, actually. Look at me, professional. But yeah, thank you so much for 3,500 subscribers. And I hope you all enjoyed this End of Dragons live stream. So we've got a little bit of a setup. It's very impromptu. Got some Lost, got some Doctor Who, got some hand sanitizer, always good. We also have some lights, which are very, very cool. So we'll leave them going in the background. But we have the End of Dragons first look live stream. That is the most important thing. Before we get started, what do we want to see? Cantha, obviously. Story, as I was saying, branching story. We're looking forward to the elite specializations. What else is there? I want to see the Urgos Warren and the Deep coming back. That's one thing I didn't mention in my wishlist video. So yeah, new maps, branching story, no mounts at launch, some new movement system. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I presume there's going to be one. It could be sailing. It looks like it might be sailing. It looks like it might be fishing as well, from a couple of leaks that we've had. Beetle racing back. You want to have a look at all the Gen 3 Legendaries. Look at all the maps. I'm hoping it's like an hour long. I'm expecting half an hour. 2 minutes. It's so exciting. Party mounts, Banteria mounts, Jenna maybe going to Cantha. That'd be cool. Branching story, character race and profession dialogue, Jade Wind Remnant still around because I really want to see all that stuff. Some side stories, that would be awesome. The original Beetle Racing, Gen 3 Legendaries, more maps, more dense maps. A city map would be really, really nice. I'm wondering who's the main villain going to be. I'm presuming it's just going to be the Deep Sea Dragon. I wonder if we're going to see him today. And if we do, kind of how much from are we going to see? And are we going to finally get his name? That would be awesome. That'd be really, really awesome. Okay. Here we go. It's time. The End of Dragon's first look is beginning. With that beautiful loading screen, I'm guessing for like Book Deck Bioway, Kynan City, the Kynan docks, Xingje docks. I think it's going to be like Kynan near the slums. It looks not as nice as Kynan Center or Xingje would be, I think. It looks very dreary, very like a seedy underbelly. Maybe not quite that. Oh my god, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Oh, straight in with the trailer. Here we go. Oh, it's a teaser trailer again?
This land.
It's a teaser trailer again.
It's a monument to mortal resilience.
It is indeed. The Afflicted, Shiro. We had Ministry of Purity. Oh, I'm actually so excited. I'm really, really excited. Yes, please, please, Jade Sea, please be frozen. Is that the Deep Sea Dragon? Is that Aurene? We're about to find out, hopefully. Here we go. Oh, my alarm's going off. To remind me.
Hi, Tyria.
Hey.
Welcome. And studio director Colin Johansson. Hi, guys.
Hey, it's Colin.
Everyone.
We got his
Excited to
smile.
be here sharing details. Basically, from the day we announced Guild Wars 2, players have been Cantha winning.
He just kept saying Cantha and staring at me over and over again, waiting for me to twitch or give away anything whatsoever that would give a hint as to when Cantha was coming.
Brand new End of Dragons trailer.
Oh, yes. Here we go. NCSoft ArenaNet. Ooh, Aurene?
There's familiarity in this strangeness. Like a song, half remembered, a tune without words to carry it.
Where are we?
I know you.
This the Mists?
I don't.
You will soon, little one.
Ooh.
Just an echo in the mists. A possibility.
Look around
Ooh, wow.
us. Your children would be trapped in the past if not for me. Their worlds are
Is this
carved
the
from gem
Empress?
that I gave purpose. I promised them a future. A century of progress cannot end this way.
Oh,
I'm not
very nice.
not just a spoke in some grand cosmic wheel.
Would a great innovator give up so easily
Fishing.
on that promised future?
And a char, interesting. Naga,
I'll find
very
a way
cool.
to save us all.
Oh. So we are following the bubbles. I was right, was I? Awesome. I think I got something. Very interesting. Very intriguing. Oh yes, who's this character? And why are they evil and surrounded by green?
What are we waiting for?
Who is that? What are they doing? Fascinating.
We hope you liked the new trailer.
I did.
The first area of End of Dragons we're going to take a look at.
Oh,
is a
yes.
slightly deeper look into the story, the setting, and the world.
Okay.
Something I'm really proud
I'm
of
excited.
about Dragons is
The story is definitely what I'm looking forward to finding out more about.
And I think players should be excited about how we've weaved all these different interpersonal
Ooh.
stories with the great cosmological.
Where's this?
questions
This
of
kind in
Tyria
center? Garrick's
into
evolved.
some
Okay. Hi,
satisfying
Garrick.
payoffs that I think they'll really enjoy.
Last time we were in Cantha was for the Winds of Change content pack for Guild Wars 1. And what
Are we gonna continue
basically
that?
saw was
I was
there
kinda
was
hoping
a
that we
lot of
would.
Lingering, teamed up with this group, the Ministry of Purity, in order to try to purify the region. They didn't stop at just trying to purify like disease. They started trying to kick out everybody else who didn't fit with their ideal image.
Please
of
still be around. Please
what
still be
they-
around.
What they wanted Cantha to
Oh,
be.
please.
And then they closed off to the rest of the world. And that was where we left things. So it's easy to imagine that because Cantha was closed off,
I love that.
they would become a time capsule. However, they've been
Very
affected
nice
by
shot
the
there.
same events. In End of Dragons, we find ourselves traveling
Marjorie's involved
with
too.
Marjorie and Casimir. I think any
Aureen's
Ooh.
story has become sort of the spine of the Guild Wars 2 story.
Aureen is
Lissa there in the
constantly
background?
grappling with her responsibility and how much she needs to do, and her
Where's
trying
this?
to feel that out
Was that
is going to
Vlast's,
have repercussions for the entire world.
In this
pillar
expansion,
where he was
we
taken
have
down?
really breathed life into every corner of the world that we
Ooh,
could.
I love that.
You know, there are so many little
I wish they were
moments
streaming at a
throughout
higher
the
bit
world,
rate, though.
Moments that touch you, moments that make you laugh, moments that make you cry. You know,
A
this
story that just keeps a really frenetic pace and lets
The
you
animation
live out
looks
in
really
this
good
world
in the
while
cutscene.
also experiencing a lot of really cool gameplay moments.
We have so much technology that has improved or has been entirely new since the
Yeah.
last time we made an expansion. And as a result,
I've noticed.
this expansion has some really unique, cool set pieces that I think are going to blow people's minds.
Ooh, good. Voices of the game, Erika Ishii.
Hello, I'm Erika Ishii, and I play
Oh,
June
Ishii.
in End of Dragons.
Who's June?
Like
Oh.
Connor said, the story in End of
That was
Dragons
a
is the
bit
culmination of a
random.
lot of long-running...
sort of plot out the last 100 or so years of the history of an empire.
Right?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That does sound fun.
One of our goals with this expansion
Seems like
is to
Colin
create
is just
a
gone.
world and story that's when we started designing End of Dragons, we wanted to incorporate the verticality that Heart of Thorns brought, and we wanted to lean into the freedom of movement from Path of Fire also.
Okay.
So let's take a look.
Cantha Reimagined. So are we getting mounts then? I presume that's...
So fans can expect from the End of Dragon maps to kind of really feel something new and
So
different that they
Xingje,
haven't experienced
once again
before.
confirmed.
With End
I
of
believe that was
Dragons,
confirmed
things
at
are
Extra
a bit
Life.
more differentiated between each of the maps, and each of them has their own unique feel.
That's good.
For Xingje specifically, tried our best to make content
Ooh.
that hits on all
Are we gonna get
gameplay
Sunqua
types, right?
Peak again?
Think of
We
it
might do.
like a vacation
That looks
island.
lovely.
So it's like this beautiful, serene, spiritual, spacious locale that feels both peaceful and not, right? Depending on where you are and what's going on.
So some of the highlights of the Ekavald map are definitely those gargantuan trees, the lake, the rivers that kind of pour into the lake, where you kind of have these underground rivulets and stuff like that,
Ooh.
where the player can kind of traverse through there. Definitely those gargantuan trees kind of
They do look a lot more green than they used to.
We talked about before. So if you've got a sky scale, that's going to feel really cool. So Cantha is definitely
So,
not
main's
the same
confirmed.
as it was in Guild Wars 1. What you have
That's a
to
shame.
remember is that it's been 250 years.
Ish.
So how has that area evolved? What's the geography like now? Are the trees
Wow.
still petrified? Like,
Please,
what's,
yes,
what's
please.
Kind of going on with that?
Please be
as
petrified.
well as the people.
Bashir Dalal.
Hey everybody, I'm Noshir Dalal. You'll be hearing me as Detective Rama in Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons.
Why is it only one line?
Enjoyed the preview
He was
of
definitely going to
Shanghai
say more
and
stuff.
We want all the End of Dragons maps to be maps you continue to go to for years.
Good, yes.
Yeah, they reflect the history that so many
Yes.
of you are familiar with, how Cantha changed while it was isolated, the beauty of the game world, and it's so many things that Guild Wars 2 has to offer.
And like Eileen mentioned, these maps are tons of fun to explore, and they're especially fun to explore.
They do look good so far.
Speaking of mounts, here's another End of Dragons preview for you.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, the siege turtle.
I'm Kirk Williford. I'm a senior game
Oh,
designer at ArenaNet and a team lead on End of Dragons.
that's gonna be good.
My name is Brian Walter. I'm an animator here at ArenaNet.
So Siege Turtle is one of the most iconic.
Is it gonna be for
memorable
World v. World?
features from Guild Wars 1 and Cantha.
Or is
So
it
when we
gonna
first talked
be
about a mount for End of Dragons, the Siege Turtle immediately
multiple
made it on the
people?
list, and the team
Multiple
quickly got
people.
attached to it.
Oh.
Mounts are a defining feature in Guild Wars 2,
Please
and with End of
don't
Dragons,
let
we
that
wanted
just
to
be a
continue that
concept.
tradition. So Siege
Oh.
Turtle is our first multiplayer co-op mount.
Yes.
The Siege Turtle being a
That's
multiplayer
awesome.
mount means
Perfect opportunity to bring new players into the game. Since they can just write on the back, they don't need mounts previously to enjoy. the
Oh,
Siege
okay, that's
Turtle.
cool.
You can pop up your sprinting. Turtles do run. There's videos of it. I've seen them. So my favorite thing to animate on the Siege Turtle was just the simple walk animation.
That looks really good. That
It
must be a
really got
baby
me
though,
into the
right?
mentality
That
of
seems like a
the
baby.
turtle, watching these.
I wonder, is it going to be like invite only or private or something? Another voice?
Hey, I'm Tina Wong, and I play Empress Yin and Calidris and Akane and Tengu Reporter and all sorts of other kind of characters that you might meet later down the road in the expansion of Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons.
Lots of characters for her.
The Siege Turtle as a two-person co-op mount.
Only
is
two
something we're
people,
so
but that's
eager
still
for you
pretty
to
cool.
experience.
You also may have noticed that the Siege Turtle looked a little more high-tech compared to last time.
A little more tricked out.
Yeah.
Mhm,
It's actually a
definitely.
common thread in Cantha. Article about Dragon Jade technology on our website later today.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So the Siege
that
Turtle
sounds
isn't
interesting.
the only new method of transportation
like it.
coming. Kirk still has more to share, so let's see what else he has to tell you all.
More mounts. Oh. Fishing and skiffs. There we go. Here it is. Fishing confirmed.
We've been wanting to put fishing in Guild Wars 2 for as long as it's been around. It just
Okay.
always came down to finding the best time and place. And so when we bring that into Guild Wars 2, we wanted to think about how can we make
I wonder
it a
how that's
multiplayer
going to work. Going to be from
You
anywhere?
can fish off of docks, or we've created skiffs, which allow you to fish around the waters of Tyria by taking your fishing boat and exploring. So there are hundreds of different fish for you to discover in Tyria all across the world. There are so many that have been added to the game, and kudos to that first person who finds all of them. Including the common goldfish, as well as the most notorious catfish in Ascalon, Old Whiskers.
Old
End of
Whiskers.
Dragons has 5 new mastery tracks, including the Siege Turtle, Skiffs,
We
and
can
fishing,
drive the.
each with
Oh.
their own levels of progression for players to discover as they explore Cantha. I'm most excited about the release of End of Dragons for players
I
to
really
really be able
didn't
to come together
think
and experience the world
sailing
that
would
they've
be
created in Cantha. We've all wanted to go to
a
Cantha
thing,
for
or
the longest
skiffing.
time, and the team has done such a great job bringing it to life.
Interesting.
I just can't wait for players to see it.
I can't wait to play it.
Said, we've been
I wonder
wanting
if
to
all
add
these
fishing
voice
for a
actors that we're
long
seeing,
time,
are they going to
and we're
be
really
the
happy
characters that
about
we saw
shaping up
within
End
the
of
trailer?
Dragons. The multiplayer
I feel like they will.
aspects, over 200 different kinds of fish, and the ability to fish from docks, the shore, or skiffs. Skiffs, by the way, are another of the 5 new mastery tracks that Kirk mentioned, along with Siege Turtles.
Going out with your party and fishing.
So
is
2
just
more
fun.
mastery
You're able to
tracks that we
anchor your
don't know
boat,
about
just
yet.
Walk around. You could go fishing, obviously, but you can also dance. You could play sea shanties with your instruments. And if you didn't catch it,
That is
fishing
gonna be
not
pretty good.
restricted to Cantha.
For our next look at End
So
of
they're
Dragons,
not gonna
let's see some
show us the
legendaries that
2.
will come with
Oh
the
yes, yes. Here we go. Generation 3. What are they gonna look like?
I'm Chelsea Mills, and I'm a senior prop artist. In End of Dragons, we're introducing 16 new
Ooh.
legendary weapons, all available on release day.
That's awesome.
This set of legendaries is inspired by the Elder Dragon Arene, who plays a significant role in the
Ooh,
End of
so they're gonna be
Dragons story.
a legendary set.
From an art perspective, we wanted the legendaries to show Arene's journey with the commander, from the first time you meet her as an adorable little hatchling, to now, all grown up as our own Elder Dragon.
has been some journey.
Precursors represent baby Aurane, while the Legendaries represent adult Aurane.
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Aurane is one of my favorite characters, and I'm so happy that we got to create a legendary set based on her.
I hope there's a Generation 4 though that is
Hi, I'm Rina Hoshino. I'm voicing Kunavang, and I'm so
unique.
excited that you guys get to be reacquainted with her.
Like a unique set of
Legendaries are all going to be
Legendaries.
on End of Dragons launch day. I need them.
I'm already
I think
champion. Like, I should
some of them
have
aren't going to
Legendaries that
be.
make me look the part.
I don't know. I feel like if it's the whole set,
So,
it's
next up, here's
Legendary is kind of meant to be a unique thing. So hopefully there is a Generation 4 that's more unique as well. There is strike missions and encounters. Okay.
Hi, I am Cameron Rich. I'm a senior game designer.
What
here
are the
at Internet,
encounters?
And I act as, and we're
That's
creating
awesome.
really awesome, challenging 10-man versions. So if you find a creature on the field that's a veteran, you might be using one set of skills. And
That's
if you
interesting.
come across it again and it's an elite or a champion, it'll unlock some new skills along the way that will hopefully test you and your strengths as a player. I am really, really excited for fans to get their hands on the strike missions.
That is an
for
awesome
Dragons,
little area. I wonder where
because
that
there's
is.
a lot of surprises.
So yeah,
We know how many of you are looking forward to taking on some new
the
challenges.
Legendaries.
And we can't wait to see you tackle these new encounters. You'll find additional challenge modes and improved rewards.
I just feel if they're all the same sort of set, it's a bit.
Some of the maps for the strike missions. We can't show you the bosses or the fights quite yet, as it would be a huge story spoiler.
Oh, okay.
So we look forward to when you discover them in the expansion.
I feel like having the whole set being the same.
Expect challenge mode to live up to the name.
I know how that
Cameron's
feels.
team are doing an amazing job creating diverse, challenging.
The whole set being one style. I don't know if it will work amazingly well, but yeah, they do look interesting for some of the weapons. They do look very similar to the achievement. Wow.
For Guild Wars 2.
Nice. They do look kind of similar to the achievement point skins, like a sort of a spruced up, more exciting version.
So instead of hear from past me about Guildhall.
Guildhall. Halls. Multiple. Okay. Oh no, new. Just one. Isle of Reflection.
My name is Andrew Gray. I'm the content design lead on Guild Wars 2. So one of the coolest things about the Guildhall is the location we chose. It is some fine beachfront property in the old Xingje Arena. That was one of the most beautiful maps in the original game, and it's even
Wasn't
more
expecting
beautiful in Guild Wars
Xingje.
2. And it also has a lot of historical relevance because it was the location that the original leader of the Ministry of Purity was defeated at the end of Winds of Change. To pair really well with skiffs and fishing, and it really worked out well.
That looks
it's
really,
just
really
a ton
cool.
of fun to go around with your guildies, going around on a little fishing trip at your guild hall, like without having to leave in the comfort of your own guild hall. And then also there's a really large guild arena that's right there on the beach. So if you're into like Mai Tai fueled guild battles, like this is the guild hall for you. But beyond that, when we built the expedition, we decided to build one with a little bit more of a story behind it. You have
I like
some
that,
familiar
okay.
characters there, both existing friends and some that you meet along End of Dragons that add a little bit more personality to the acquisition
That's pretty good.
process. And I think
I like
players
that.
are really going to enjoy that. Creativity, the crazy things that they're able to
I also
build
kind of
in
hope
halls.
that
And
there's a
when we
way
built this
to
one, we
slowly
specifically had
get
them
the
in mind.
upgrades
We
drip
wanted to
in
leave
so
lots
that you can kind
space
of
for them to be able to
see the
build
progression
all their
from
crazy
abandoned
adventures in there.
to fully
So,
rebuilt.
I'm looking forward to
That'd be
seeing
pretty nice.
what they do with the space.
And I play Captain Mai Trin in the Aether Blade Armada in Guild Wars 2,
Wait, what?
End of Dragons.
What? My Trin?
Good work, past Andrew. Thank you. Thank you for sharing all of this and getting players ready for their new Cantha
Huh. Interesting.
That's how beautiful this map is. We actually
Very
have some
interesting.
You're probably wondering what's next for Elite Specialization.
Yes, I am.
Our elite specializations for End of Dragons are heavily inspired by Cantha. We've
Okay.
dug into some deep lore to truly tie these elite specs into the region. We've also broken a lot of our rules with profession and elite specialization design.
Good.
And I think players are going to really enjoy the result.
Rules are meant to be broken.
So today we're
Sometimes.
gonna give you-
Okay. The Virtuoso? Mesmer, yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Carl McLean, a senior combat designer working on elite specializations for End of Dragons. We're here today to preview some of the abilities for the upcoming Mesmer elite specialization, the Virtuoso. Let's jump right into it.
It looks like Dagger then.
To begin, let's briefly cover the profession mechanic changes. From the start, you will no longer have access to clones. Instead of creating clones, the Virtuoso will stock a blade on themselves for use with their blade song profession abilities.
Or maybe it's sword.
Phantasms will
No,
still
it's dagger.
initialize, but will stock a blade instead of creating a clone when they finish with their action. We'll have some brief demonstrations of different ways to gain blades during this preview. Now, let's go look at the Virtuoso's weapon, the dagger.
Ooh, they got the dev menu
the
up.
first skill for the
Oh, click on
Virtuoso's
that.
dagger is a consistent projectile attack called
Okay.
Flying Cutter. Instead of a payout of a 3 auto attack chain, any target struck by 3 of the projectiles it launches will receive multiple additional attacks on the 3rd impact.
That's interesting.
The second skill of this weapon is Blade Call. This ability spreads daggers which pause at their ending point or wherever they collide with terrain, and then return to the Virtuoso for a second attack.
I like the look of the
If blades
dagger
strike
hovering
an
over the
enemy
shoulder.
during this ability, you'll stock a blade for your proficient abilities. Here you can see a blade stocked above my character's
That's
left
very
shoulder.
nice looking.
Then stocking a second blade shows another above my right shoulder.
I like it.
Unstable Blade Storm is the 3rd ability, dealing pulsing damage along its path and hurling
Ooh.
blades at enemies within its reach. Blade Turn Requiem will block for a short time and deal damage to nearby enemies based on the number of blades.
Ooh, that looks cool too. I like it. What's your heal then?
Your heal skill is called Twin Blade Restoration, which throws daggers at enemies and grants bonus effects if you hit foes with them.
Nice.
As covered before, Blade Renewal will grant distortion and fully stock all
He
blades
should
that
open
can
his
use
mail.
differently for each of the blade sizes. Rain of Blades drops daggers on foes
Ooh.
for its duration, punishing enemies that remain in its area.
Nice.
Sword of Decimation is a single impact in an area.
Getting 150
strategically
frames, that's pretty good.
immobilize enemies.
Okay. Sounds pretty cool.
So there you have each of the abilities that the Virtuoso
We're
can
gonna
harness
a
for the
look at
expansion.
their
We'll cover the traits another time.
Their
We're
dagger
excited to
that
see
we're
how
gonna
the
get.
daggers fly when you get your hands on this burly elite specialization. I've been Carl McLean, and on behalf of ArenaNet and the Skills team, thank you, and we'll see you again soon.
Interesting.
I think you're going to see a similar design approach with all of the other elite specializations.
Okay, when we're gonna see them?
We can't wait to tell you more about those elite specializations throughout the rest of 2021.
Okay.
Along with other
And one of the things I'm most excited about this expansion is it draws on some of the best elements and lessons from our previous 2 expansions. For story, we looked at some of the best things that we did in Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, and then we brought that approach into End of
Season
Dragons,
4?
and I think it's the best story we've done yet.
Okay,
And then,
good,
yeah, we looked
good.
at replay value. And, you know, Heart of Thorns, one of the big things that we've seen comments from our players about Heart of Thorns was they love the amount of replay value that expansion added to the game.
Yeah.
And so we've really invested in this expansion in meta events, in
Yes.
strikes, having challenge modes, and having
Good.
a full set of legendary weapons, the full 16 that we're working on that really play into the story of this expansion.
Okay, what
For
are they?
World versus world players,
Oh.
alliances is a major feature that folks have been waiting for a long time.
No Borderland?
And it comes in our
Perhaps?
End of Dragons time frame, and it's a big thing that clear. This is not the end of Guild Wars 2.
You've already said that.
We view End of Dragons
I know.
as the next big stepping stone for this franchise, and we think the best is yet to come. There
Good.
is plenty more
I
coming
hope
after
so.
End of Dragons and Guild Wars 2. We're not going to tell you about any of it today, but we're very excited for you all to get to check it out someday.
But
Okay.
we do have lots for you to pass the time between now and the launch of End of Dragons. Josh,
When's our
you're
first
up.
beta?
Yes, thank you.
When is
a lot
it?
to go through, so please kick off later next month. And just to reiterate,
Next
this
month.
is a perfect time
Festival
for
of the Four
veterans
Winds is
and
next
new
week then.
players to get caught up on
Or
the
week
story
after next.
In preparation for End of Dragons. 4 elite specialization beta events planned for End of Dragons.
4 of them.
Will each include 3 of 9 new elite specializations.
And the last
This
one's
event
all
is
of
gonna
them?
Include all 9 elite specializations and the Siege Turtle. You'll be able to
Oh.
play with the existing elite specs.
That's pretty cool.
The elite specs and Siege Turtles in existing PvE content, War vs. World, and in PvP. And just a general note,
The Siege Turtle
betas
is a
are
World v World
everyone,
mate.
even
Okay.
those who are on free-to-play accounts. Now the big
Wow.
thing here is that the
That's
first
cool.
elite spec beta is just 3 weeks away, starting on August 17th, running through
Wow.
August 21st.
August 17th? Okay.
You'll be able to play with the Virtuoso, which we've
Okay.
got a rundown from Carl on, and 2 more yet to be revealed elite specializations.
Here's a little sneak peek at the silhouette of the next elite spec.
It's a pistol! It's a pistol, okay. I love it.
It looks amazing. I can't wait to talk about it.
I said it was gonna be a pistol.
Now, I feel like that's it, right?
I said
Like,
pistol or a short bow or sword is what I was looking for. Oh, I'm happy about that.
Check out the
I'm gonna have to get loads of pistol skins now. I think I would have preferred short bow overall. Or sword? I don't know, but I'm happy. They're the 3 that I was kind of like, I wanted one of those 3.
There is And we've been watching all of you speculate about what early means.
By February, I would
I
imagine.
am super excited to let you know that the expansion will launch in February, and you will be able to pre-purchase today at 11:20 a.m. Pacific time. That is less than 2 hours away. To help pass the
What
time until then, or
day
maybe
in
make the
February?
wait a
Oh, I
little
hope it's not
further,
when I'm away.
I'm going to the Xingje Mosaic Cape and
That's
the
pretty cool.
Prodigy of Xingje title. The deluxe edition comes with those 2 items, plus an additional character slot, the Xingje Dragon Boat Skiff skin.
That's
a
pretty
Cantha
cool.
Raptor skin, which I love.
That's pretty
and
cool.
An identity repair kit. We hope you enjoyed this first look
I
at
did.
End of Dragons and that you were excited for everything
I
else
really,
we're
really
gonna
did.
show this year.
Kind of
Now
hope
it's
for
time
the
to start looking forward to
maps.
the next
What's
Elite
next?
The next Elite Specialization and the first beta event coming in August.
That'll be available. There are going to be some new looks.
Yes,
with the expansion
wanted that too.
you can benefit from, so it does come in quite handy, I think.
11:20 a.m. Pacific time today.
What
Go pick it up,
time
go
is
in
it
game
in
and show off
Pacific
Flair.
time?
Thanks
White
for
20
joining us,
past.
everybody.
Thank
thanks,
you all
everybody.
for joining us.
See you next time.
We'll see you.
Okay, well that's it then. Here's the trailer once more. Let's turn down the volume a bit.
There's familiarity.
Actually, I'll just do it on my side. Oh, I didn't mean to mute it. No.
Like a song, half remembered.
So yeah, pistol necro. I was saying I wanted sword, short bow, or pistol. I think overall the community was kind of hoping for sword, and I'm hoping it's main hand or dual wield pistol. That would be ideal in my opinion. It does sound pretty cool. I'm very interested to see what all this is. I have no idea what it is, and I need to figure out who everyone's character is. I'm presuming all the people that we saw, if we don't know who they are yet, that they're featured in this trailer, because otherwise, why would they tell us their names, you know?
Not just a spoke in some grand cosmic wheel.
I feel like that's the Empress, and she's going to be evil. The Ether Blades are back. We've got that lovely skiff with the... Ooh, very nice. Fishing, got the Naga. Got that cool greatsword there, too. I like the drums here. Who is this?
Is out there. What are we waiting for?
Definitely the antagonist. I think. What the hell? Oh my god, it's lashing rain. And it's coming inside because I have the window open. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, is that the Harvest Temple? Oh, that must be the Deep Sea Dragon. Oh my god, he's huge. Whoa. That is awesome. I love it. What is this greenness? Thank god it's raining. Oh my god. Exciting stuff.
The future is out there.
I think
What are we
I wanted to
waiting
see
for?
more of the maps, to be honest. At least we know we're getting with Xingje and Echo Fire, so even just a run through the two of them would have been kind of nice. We'd have a look around Xingje here. Oh, the video's been taken down. Oh, great. Yeah, that's the image Tina just posted on Discord. That looks so cool. I feel like that might be the underwater dragon, the deep sea dragon, or Kunavang. Looks really, really awesome. So yeah, we had the Generation 3 Legendaries. They look quite cool. I'm a bit on the fence about them being all one set, though I like the idea that they're kind of going to be a Oreen themed from Baby Oreen to Elder Oreen. And obviously we still haven't seen them in action, so maybe they could be really cool. They do kind of remind me of the first level achievement weapon skins. I can't remember what they're called now. But I do kind of get that vibe from them. What are they called? The Zenith. They have a similar vibe to the Zenith. They're slightly different. I feel like this could be like a precursor variant, but overall, we'll wait till we soon before I make the final judgment. I'm kind of curious to see the baby Orion versions of the weapon. And I think, I hope that there's a Generation 4 that is, once again, kind of more unique weapons. What else? We didn't see the maps, I already talked about that. I kind of wish we had seen more of the maps as we go. We saw the strike missions, that's pretty cool. No mention of raids, interesting. The fishing is pretty cool. I'm going to be very interesting, the fishing. I didn't really think boats would be too active. I mean, out here there's plenty of water, but in Cantha there's a lot of... I guess if the Jade Sea is still frozen. That's something we didn't see, the Jade Wind. We didn't see anything about that. And I guess up here is lots of water, but overall Guild Wars 2 doesn't have a lot of water in the game. I guess for fishing you don't need too much. You can just sit on the surface, but interesting. And I'm wondering what the fish are going to be useful for. You know, it's maybe they're making a new crafting or something. It doesn't at the moment. I don't see, well, until we get it, what it's going to be much use for aside from collection or something. Maybe they're just trophy items and you can just sell them and it's a way to make passive income. That could be it too. What else did we get? We got the guild hall looks really cool. It was the Isle of Reflection, where we stopped the Ministry of Purity, or almost did. We had the new Mesmer Elite spec. We had the new Necromancer Elite spec. We didn't have any mention of a playable race. Yes, there he is. So yeah, I'm presuming that this is Necromancer. It just has that Necromancer dark green vibes to it, which is very, very cool. And looks like an Asura with Quando's ear as well. I feel that's the ripped ear, right? That Quando has? That's awesome. I like it. I can't wait to play it as well. Anything else of note? The cutscenes looked really well done when we were here. There was a cutscene somewhere around here.
The spine of the Guild Wars 2 story.
That's Alyssa, I think, in the background. That's Vlast's death, where he died.
Her trying to feel that out.
Interesting that we're going back there. Yeah, here it is. Who's this guy here in the red? We're going to see him in a cutscene again. Who's this guy? These cutscenes, they look fantastic. They've definitely put the work in. Like if this is, you know, beta, it's not a finished product yet. Where is it?
That just
Ooh, is a new banner? I'm gonna have a look at that now. This guy, look, this looks really good so far.
Lets you live a story that just keeps a really frenetic pace and
very nice.
Lets you live out in this world.
I'm really looking forward to this. This must be Xing Jie here. The first little look at it. That's the monastery above, I think.
So many things that I am.
But yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed the expansion reveal event. I was kind of hoping for more, but it makes sense if they delayed it. That it's not going to be more. It looks like Marjorie and Kaz are going to be some of the main features. It kind of makes sense at Marjorie, as she is part Canthan, if I recall correctly. So that's very nice there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed my face. Lovely to meet yous. As I said, probably was not great at the whole reaction thing. Well, just using a face cam. I kept looking over here, because this is where chat is on this screen over here. So I kept looking that way, even though the camera's that way. We'll work on it. We'll get there. So yeah, we're going to have a first look at the elite specs, the first three. Mesmer, Necro, so I'm guessing Ellie as well will be, what, in 3 weeks I said? I think it was 3 weeks. Very, very cool. Right, that's it from me for today. I have to go record the demo now. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more, and thank you once more for 3,500 subscribers. We'll be back, well, later on today, but later on last week or something for Flashpoint, and we'll be back probably soon with One Path Ends, or maybe we'll be starting with the Festival of the Four Winds. Right, so that is it for my End of Dragons reveal reaction and my face reveal. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for 3,500 subscribers once again. Just having finished editing the video, I've noticed a few things myself that I can do to be better, but I suppose any constructive criticism would be welcome. It will take a little bit of time to warm up to the webcam, but that is just natural, really, at the end of the day. I need to stop looking over here instead of looking over here, because I don't know. Anyway, sorry about the quality at the end, towards the end of the reaction, just having 3 hour-and-a-half long recordings. It got a bit much for the computer, and then I also left Guild Wars 2 running in max settings in the background, which, in hindsight, was not a great call. But that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more in the future. You can join the Discord to stay up to date with all things new on the channel, such as new videos, when I go live, and our weekly screenshot challenge every Saturday in Guild Wars 2. And that's it from me for today. You can also join the community guild through the Discord as well. That's it from me for today. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you all in the first live stream with a webcam, I guess. Exciting stuff. See you guys then.